I'm Eevee Wild, and welcome to my channel. Getting a little bit of a late start well, I was going to say this morning, but it's this afternoon. My sister's birthday party ended up running a bit later than anticipated, so I didn't get to sleep last night as early as I wanted to. But hey, I'm here, right? So yeah, let's see, we got 10 out of 15 for completing quests for our golden pursuits, and then I'm gonna need to find somebody to group with so we can do some of those dungeons. Yeah, so we go here under golden pursuits. 5 more quests to do to get that one done, and then I gotta start doing dungeons. 3, 5, 10. And then we got world bosses while grouped. And then killing foes, which obviously you'll do while you're doing the dungeons. But yeah, and then, oh, we got some trials here. Undaunted pledges. I guess if I don't group with anybody, then we can work on the undaunted pledges, and then finally figuring out how to do something with the battlegrounds. And then, of course, crafting quests. I kind of do that anyways once a day, or at least try to. And then harvesting resources. That one kind of goes along with playing the game naturally, too. If you're like me and anytime you play Skyrim or something, you're like over encumbered before you even get out of the prologue. Yeah, I like collecting everything. So the crafting bag is definitely useful for me. All right, just kind of where we left off last time I was streaming. Hopefully, everything's working good. Audio and everything. It looks good from my end. So you guys let me know if I have any issues with my audio or anything like that.
If you are seeing this, the crow has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you.
I'm listening.
I've left behind another sort of guide. The True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries. And they will teach you far more than I ever could. I wish my time as the Scholarium had ended differently. Nothing could stop my husband from making his mad bargain. But through you, the art of scribing will live on.
Alright. And I have my Discord and stuff pulled up too. If anybody, if I end up grouping with anybody, then talk that way. I don't use it much, so I'm not like real good at it or anything, but gotta start somewhere, right? But I usually play this game solo. It's one of the things I like about it is the ability to play solo. It's like never-ending Skyrim, but without the ragdoll. That looks pretty cool. Now am I supposed to activate it now?
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
What? Now what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Look through the lens? Is that? After event, is this even the right one? Okay. Johnson is right where the echo said it would be. Bring it to the crow. Okay, so I just talk to the crow and see what the crow thinks of it. Alright. Backtrack. And to kind of look around a little bit. Is there stuff in any of this? Probably not. Get turn around here. Alright. This place is pretty cool. Whoa. Look at that. There's Crow.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
How do I use these focal points?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin.
Where do I start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
I'll give it a try.
Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
Can you tell me more about this lens?
Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself.
If she could see magic, why does she need the lens?
Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's-eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries.
What do you mean she could see magic?
From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn. Faintly at times, more strongly in others. A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt.
If she could see magic, why does she need the lens?
Seeing and understanding are two different things.
Okay, I already did that one.
interloper.
Alright. That is the truth, though. Seeing and understanding are two very different things. My dad would say, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Fable of the Indrik. A hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking a worthy quarry. He came across this lady, stone still with skirts pulled around her. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave a chase when he got too close. He chased it through the mud and brush and down into the earth by amber lights, quanda and gleaming halls of moon-gray stone. The long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving to do battle with the hunter. The two met again among the ruins of the isle, brought low from the weight of the once mighty tower. All that remained as a well was starlight as its center. Ugh. The creature did not run, but it considered the hunter as he approached. "Why did you chase me?" asked the creature. "I sought a worthy quarry," answered the hunter. "I was feeble and new to this world," said the creature, "small and weak. I could lose my sharpness in waiting for you to grow. And you can sense enough to run," said the hunter. "What use would that gift be if none ever chased you?" "Drink of this well with me," said the creature. We're all both made stronger by your pursuit. The two foes bent over their heads and drank of the well of starlight. Rejuvenated, they raised their heads as friends and ran again, dashing over the river, splashing through the ladies' skirts, stopping on the high overlook, jutting out of the sea. What difference it made through the hunter as he stepped into the creature's glade, keeping stride with another rather than following in their wake.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Oh, check that out. Now you can read part of it. So they traveled looking for a query. Rin Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove. Dawnbreak. It must be Alderaan. A Minas stone. Known one in the island of the small pond south across the river from that little mining settlement. A beast made, maybe an Indrik. Moongray suggests ruins of Ondil. Bermanen on the east coast, no tower, but there's an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map, it must not have been an island, but when the fables are written, now the home to the lighthouse on the southwest coast of Alderaan. I hope the door is still there. Oh, interesting.
Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going?
It looks like Ulf's notes lead to Alderaan.
You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide.
Is there anything else I need to know?
As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain.
I'll see you in Alderaan then.
I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Auradon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
And of course I'd pronounce it wrong. Auradon, that's how you say it. As long as I'm playing this damn game off and on for years, like, you would think I would know how to pronounce this shit, but I did take a long break and getting back into it, and ADHD and dyslexic and stuff, so, like, you know, all that good stuff. So. there's some reading is not. I mean, I'm decent at reading, I guess, but I'm no expert. That's for sure. And of course, I'm going to take advantage of owning a house there. Of course. At least there's other stuff I can do to unlock golden pursuits that don't involve grouping. So, most of my friends play Xbox and I play PC. And unfortunately, it's, even though you can play ESO on both of those platforms, you can't, they're not cross play, so yeah. I have a couple friends that have this game on PC, but they don't play it often, and it's just but it's whatever. Have fun either way. Stuff to do either way. Might as well get some daily crap done, like visit stable.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
Do love seeing all these people online. And
And
one thing, I did play this. I have played this on PlayStation and Xbox, and especially on the PlayStation. You drop in and you just hear everybody around you, and they be saying some wild stuff on there. I'm just like, what in the heck? Those console players, they be angry. Yeah, I should do the daily crafting writs too. I usually do it in Skyrim. I like hanging out in Skyrim. I did not mean to do that. I thought that was a Sigic portal. I thought it was loot. Ah, now I gotta get out of there. Dadgummit. Yeah, it rained yesterday. It rained yesterday morning and it rained this morning, and I couldn't be happier about it because it has been dry lately, and my water bill was a bit higher this past month because of how much I had to water my plants. So yes, very happy about that. Speaking of my plants, I need to get my butt out there soon and make some videos of it to drop into my story like I did last year. Yeah, I've definitely been out there playing. I love springtime. And of course, I'm a bit of a hoarder on my game, and I hoard quests just like I do other stuff. I just ran out of quest space. Look at that.
You're here to work metal, yeah? Check my wares before you get your hands dirty. You'll find something worth buying.
I need some coffee. Yeah, last time I looked at my crafting stations for the Order's Wrath, that's what I tuned it to. It looked like I was pretty close to unlocking some of that stuff, so hopefully one day soon. Just gotta keep researching, you know. Probably go ahead and do. And I honestly don't remember what, what I need of what, but I'll just keep researching what I can until it's unlocked. Just check on it once in a while, you know. It's like, oh, looks like I have two. Okay, the other one's not done yet. Yeah, some of them take a couple of days to research. Of course, I wasn't on here at all yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was such a full day, I didn't even get to bed when I wanted to, and because I was trying to get on here at like 6 o'clock in the morning and spend 6 hours playing, but got to bed late and everything. But hey, at least I'm here, right? That's something. Better not getting on at all.
Guild rule. You can't run, you can't keep up. Those that can't keep up get left behind.
I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back.
You think the Daedra are going to wait for you?
I wonder if that's a Mages Guild quest there. They're in front of the Mages Guild. Or is that wait a minute. Is that the Mages Guild? No, that's the Fighters Guild. Silly me. That's how you know it's been a while since I've like played this game regularly. Hey, I think that might have been one of the Golden Pursuits, right? Was it Fighters Guild? Let's see. Oh, it's Undaunted. Okay. She Undaunted stuff.
You call that speed? I've seen dozing Argonians move faster than that.
Shit. Go ahead and turn these in. Oh yeah, I remember where it is now. I remember. I like how it gives you a good bit of stuff when you do this too. I've actually played this game for a long time before I even found out about daily crafting grids. It takes a while to learn all the different stuff, and I definitely haven't touched it all. I hadn't even done the Tales of Tribute like at all. That's been out for a while.
Up we go.
Hey, look, we're up to 13 out of 15 quests done. That's good. Alright. I know there's like, wasn't there a couple crafting quests to do still? Nothing showing up on the board. I did all those. There we go. All right. Again, I think I'm gonna wait break those down. We should stop by, we should stop by the manor and, like, check out how close I am to unlocking the Order's Wrath stuff. Probably not much further, because I literally checked last stream. Alright. What else we got? So I already did those two. Is there anything I'm missing? Alchemy. I missed something. I need to go upstairs to do alchemy. That's right. There it is. Duh. I knew I was missing something. There we go. All right. And if you guys like the music playing in the background, it's a local band, and I put the link to their Facebook on my Twitch page, so if you guys want to check them out, they're called Exformation. They're like really awesome live too. They do a bit of touring, but not anything like crazy far away.
Lift with the legs, always the legs.
Look, I unlocked some golden pursuits. What is that? Golden Rift and Rogue body markings. That sounds cool. Alright. Looks like we're getting somewhere, right? Let's open these boxes up. We'll have to do some treasure hunting one day soon, too. I'm gonna try to hop back on here for another stream as soon as humanly possible. After today, I do have. I'm on the schedule Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday mornings, like at 5:15. Actually, I think Wednesday mornings 4:15. But yeah, it might be a little bit difficult to squeeze it in on the days that I work, depending on how long they keep me. And tomorrow I have a lot of errands to do after work, so tomorrow's gonna be like yesterday, just packed full, and I know I'm not gonna be able to get on there tomorrow. But Tuesday afternoon, probably a bit. Wednesday afternoon, no, I'm doing something Wednesday afternoon, and sometime, between Thursday and now my next week's schedule should be coming out tomorrow or the day after that, and then I'll find out whether I'm working Saturday or not. And then on Sundays there's no trucks, so I'm usually off on Sundays. That's why I put Sunday. Sunday's the only day I put on the schedule for now. For that reason, because that's the only day I know that I won't be working. The rest of the time is when I can squeeze it in. Alright, let's see what we got. It's usually stuff to get credit for breaking down, you know, that kind of thing. Man, that dragon imp's pretty. That's a ghost looking one.
The guild requests your help. Guild rule. You can't run, you can't keep up. Those that can't keep up get left behind.
Man, I haven't even discovered everything on even here with this fresh character. 'Cause she's only like level 33 or something. Yeah. So this character's pretty new. All right. Let's go to Proudshire. I almost called it Proudshire again. Oh my god. It's Proud Spire, Eevee. Proud Spire. Y'all can imagine how fun I was when it was my turn to read in front of the whole class in school. Alright, so it looks like we need one more trait for this one. And this one. So I got several pieces unlocked. That's cool. Just need the chest piece, the shoes, and the pants. We don't want medium, we want light. So yeah. And then Still one more for the staff. Maybe I'll have it once the ones I have researching right now are done. Yeah. Two of them going. This one and then one for a shield, which I don't use with this character, but why not? I don't really use any metal weapons either. Alright, let's go talk to this crow. Or should we check out these body markings first? So that's the one I have on now. And we're going to do a preview. Last time I accidentally equipped them and I had to go through and find the ones I was wearing again. With the preview, you don't have to do that. I mean, I don't completely hate it. I don't think I wear it, though. I mean, you can see why I picked the chittering chorus. However the heck you say it. One. It looks cool. Just about any outfit I choose to wear. I think this area right here would look cool if had couches all the way around. A little table thing in the middle maybe, or something in the middle. I thought I had the cooking fire in there. Maybe I moved it. I guess I removed it. But I do have one. Services. That thing is cool. And you can change whether it's night, daylight, or we'll see. Hourglass in your home. Focus on falling sands. Causes them to blur and local perception of time to shift. Until the hourglass is disrupted, it seems to stand still. Enjoy everything from eternal sunrises to endless nights. Yeah, so you can change whether it's day or night at your house with this thing, which is pretty cool. There's an dining or hearth. Let's see. It's like the chairs and stuff. So where is it? Oh, that's right. I remember now. I placed it outside. That's why it's not in there. Because I already placed it. It was... Let's see. I remember now because I put on the porch. The patio. Yeah, there it is. Silly me. I done forgot. It took me a minute. But yeah, I put it outside. Don't want to get too smoky inside, you know? But yeah, I definitely have a lot of decorating to do, that's for sure. But for now, the crow. Got some daily crafting writs done. Went to the stable. Checked on orders raft. Yep. Time to do some quests. I mean, I might as well take care of all that stuff while I'm in town, right? Come on. Alright, now. Back to, I want to say Alderan, right? Hey, you know, at least I'm not afraid to sound stupid in front of people. Like, I don't care. I've been desensitized. I've worked a lot of retail and stuff, and grew up going to the flea market and auctions with my grandpa, and I've even done acting gigs before, and had to come up with stories to read in front of hundreds of people. So, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, at least my ADHD is like not so severe that I can't talk at all, or you know, I mean, there's some people never even learn to read. I mean, at least I can. I can talk, I can read. I get by. Yeah. Yeah, might not be the best at it, but that's besides the point. Yeah, we're not here for long, and it's just almost delusional to chase being the very best of anything. Because there's always going to be someone out there better than you, you know, and really, you know, being better is in the eye of the beholder. You know, that's going to change from person to person. Like, it really is. There really isn't an actual, you know, cover-all definition of what's better, because there's always going to be someone out there that disagrees. So it's all a matter of perception. And anytime someone puts themselves out there, they're going to be subject to criticism. You know, even going to the store, like somebody's going to look at you and think something negative, and you could look like squeaky. You can look absolutely put together, and then they'll probably think you're stuck up or something because you're too put together. You know what I mean? It's like people will invent negative thoughts just to entertain themselves, it seems. So you definitely can't let none of that crap get to you. Absolutely not. You just stress yourself out for no reason. Yeah, with me,
Here
what
we
you
are,
see is what you
where the
get, you
fabled
know.
chase began.
The crow.
Ah, what a flight. I almost didn't want to land. But to business. The luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key.
Where can I find this key?
As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point.
What am I looking for?
Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
Only a fragment of the key?
If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand.
Alright, I'll use the lens and find the Indrik's words.
Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you. The lens shows the magic the way Wolfzone saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it. Now, find the wards. Find 2 more wards to reveal the fragment.
All right.
Your vision has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment.
Up there.
The wards are gone, and the fragment revealed.
Yeah, give me that fragment.
The first key
Got
fragment
it.
is yours. Well done. You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone.
All right. I just need to find the other 2 key fragments then.
Just
right?
as you did here, use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door and meet the luminary Indrik face to face.
What then?
He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium.
See you there.
Just remember, you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the ward.
All right. Find the ward. Yeah. So, in there.
And we're off.
And then there's sugar coffee. And of course, just like always, I jump on my mounts and see something I can harvest immediately. It never fails. And these runestones really stick out at nighttime.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Refilling my black coffee. I also put this mushroom blend in my coffee to kind of make my own mushroom coffee. Pretty good. It's a blend of 5 mushrooms, and you can order it from Walmart. They used to have it in the store, but lately it hasn't been at least it hasn't been in the store near my house. I've been having to order it off the internet. But I first discovered it in the store. It's called Mushroom Memory. And it helps with my IBS and everything. It's good stuff. But buying one of like those already made mushroom coffee things wouldn't work with me because I need more than one glass of coffee a day. It's like this way I can make my coffee and then like put the mushroom in there as well, you know. So I can do like 1 or 2 cups of mushroom coffee, and if I need more cups of coffee, just regular coffee, I can have that too, you know. Yeah, it's cheaper too. But yeah, you ever see an ad for like mushroom coffee helping with IBS and digestive issues and all that good stuff? It's definitely true. Like I've definitely noticed a difference. But like I said, I kind of make my own. And you're not limited to just coffee either. If you buy the powdered mushroom mix, like you can put it in anything you want. So if you're not a coffee drinker, you could still incorporate it in your smoothie or whatever kind of drink you have, and it really doesn't mess with the taste too much. So that's
Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment.
But I would have to
Walk the
say
path.
coffee is probably the drink that you would least likely taste it in. So that's probably one of the reasons why they picked it. Coffee to mix it with. Oh crap. Of course I forgot to eat something. These are just skeevers I'm fighting. Blueprint. It was nice to stumble across one of those. Should go ahead and eat something while I'm thinking about it. So all the stuff I just picked up. I'm gonna have some crusty bread. Two of them. Over here. Alright, so only one more to go, right? Of course, it's going to tell me to go through the doorway. Alright, now. Now show me where it is. Let's go for a ride. Good. Moonshine.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
So much fun riding around at night. It's so much fun running around in this game in general. And even when I take a long pause from this game to play something else, I always come back to it. Or even though, you know, a long break from games in general, this is the one I usually go back to. Let's go ahead and get this deer. Now in real life I've never hurt Bambi, but, you know. Oh, so stealing stuff in this game, which I would never do in real life. Yeah, in real life I wouldn't take a Q-tip if it didn't belong to me. That's what I don't get about thieves. Like, how the hell do you enjoy something that you stole? Like, how do you... I couldn't. I just couldn't. I'd be eaten up with guilt. It's like... Yeah. Like you literally gotta be sick in the head or something, because... I just have no empathy, or... I don't know, something's not functioning right. You can go around stealing stuff and not feel some kind of way about it, you know? I mean, I even got radar for this stuff in the dark.
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins.
They're real easy to see in the dark, huh? The glow sticks out. There's the fragment. Very cool. They can see the crow flying above it. Alright. So I gotta go there next. So I debate if I should fast travel or not, but I'm probably just gonna
Let's go fast.
ride. So what's one of the first things y'all unlock at the stables for your mount? Like the first thing unlock is the speed. And then if you go on under your champion thing, there's also speed. Let's see, I think it's under here. Is it under here? Stamina outside of combat. Yeah, mount speed. Yeah, see? You can spend champion points on mount speed, so that makes you even faster. Yeah. Whoop. Crap. Alright. Oh, so I've seen so many people online playing. They're spending their relaxing Sunday hanging out on ESO. Couldn't be happier to see it. And most a lot of people are trying this game out and or even returning to it after a long break. I know, like, when I have a long break and I get back on here, I'm just as excited as can be, like a kid on Christmas morning, you know? Ooh, we should do some fishing. Alright. Someone's getting that Nimrod over there. They say they're checking me out. They gonna do some fishing too? There's enough space. Oh, that's why there's people coming through here. Shit. I almost want to go fight too. That's right there. That dolmen is right there. Let's do it.
Someone more worthy of your strength. When you destroy This one will have returned.
Well, that didn't last long. At least I got something out of the chest. Man, that's so hard to resist harvesting this stuff. But I'll never get to from point A to point B if I stop and harvest everything I see. Ah.
Yes! We're going to race?
You've flown true. The Luminary Indrik store is close. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
Wing of the Indrik. What? What is this? I have no idea what I'm in for. This should be interesting.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable. I sense the power of the Scalarium within you. Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor?
I might be, and I'm still new to this.
I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic?
Yes, absolutely.
What confidence. You believe you have the wisdom to use my power. The power to maim or mend, to blast with flame or freeze with ice. We shall see. First, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais.
How will that open the door?
A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path.
I'll place the Fable on the dais then. Alright. Zoom in a little bit.
It's good to taste the ink of the Scalarium upon the air again. Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scalarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you.
How do you want to do that?
A scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and not. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you.
Does it matter which task I complete?
You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster. Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together.
I'll return when the challenges are done.
Rest easy. I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset. In the meantime, you have many questions. Mortals always do.
Yeah, this time, let's do it. Alright, challenges of the Indrik. Challenge of the Anchor Vial. Daedric creations fall from the skies. Scourge their presence from the land, known as Alderaan. Challenge of teamwork with fellow heroes. By your side, face off against other champions seeking glory. Challenge of strength. Vow beings of superior strength. Await your challenge in the delves of Alderaan. The unliving rise and sully purity of the land of Alderaan. However the hell you say it. Use your strength to send the dead back to their domain. Where's the other challenges? Like, I can't read them all before I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. It's like, man, when you did the quest to learn how to do the scrying thing, like, it was like short and simple, but this is long and drawn out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I got a tinkle. went to go tinkle and ended up having to blow my nose too. Oh, my allergies been going haywire. But it is springtime. Oh, look at that. There's several of them. Okay. It looks like it's got me going back in there. Defeat a Dale boss. Okay. Man, it'd be a good time to be groups. I could do kill two birds with one stone. And unlock a golden pursuit. Oh well. Yeah, there's gotta be a boss in here. Let's see. Sorry, is this one of the delves or oh, we got Okay, so these are the different. So I can go here to this place to Alderaan, or I can go to Skingrad and do some challenges. Okay. The Ship of Ice. A tale told by the sailors of Winterhold and transcribed by Kiljaltur. I don't know who could pronounce that. Long ago, in the time of our grandfathers' grandfathers, a ship came out of the north. The days were bright, for this was the middle year, when the sun rides highest in the sky. Yet the ship was covered in rime, and the frost-covered sails sagged under the weight of the ice. Winterhold's folk fell silent as the ship ice steered slowly to the quarry. A Jarl named Shahland happened to be close at hand and hailed the newcomer. "Who are you? And from where you come?" he called. "We are those who mourn. Come to steersman reply, and out of the death we have sailed. We beg you for fire, for salt, for bread. Will you take us in?" How many who stood near urged Kildhan to turn them away, for they could see the frozen corpses at the oars of the ice ship. Man, that sounds like a spooky ship, don't it? Yeah, Kazans saw that some still lived, and he took pity on them. He called the steersman to land, and at first to board when the ship made fast. Even though the warm sun of the middle yard rode high in the sky, the very planks of the deck radiated a numbing cold. What does this mean? Cullen asked the ship's steersman. What has happened? The frost thaw has taken Altamora. The steersman answered him. We were the last to sail from Jorokvik, where will be no more after us, for the city is frozen and dead. The sun rises high, said Calhoun. It's summer. There is no summer in Altamora, the steersman told him. The day we made ready to sail, a snow elf came to us, a child dressed in a thin gown where we shivered in the heaviest furs. She said to us, I bring you a message. With your swords and axes, you slew our homeland. With the frost fall, we now have slain yours. Look upon these frozen shores for the last time and know that this is the harvest your fathers sowed and your fathers before them. Then she vanished. A cold shadow fell upon Kosan and all who heard the steersman's peak. They looked over the sea toward Altamora, and indeed the day seemed to glow pale in the chill in spite of the summer. Some in Winterhold, who were not later, scoffed at the tale. If the snow elves commanded such a dire magic, they said, then why they not use it to defeat Yoshamar and save the realms in Skyrim? The steersman and his crew said nothing more, but no ship came of Altamar. Okay. Alright, so back to Alderaan. That's a pretty picture. It looked like it was a lot of fun to paint. Makes me want to paint again. Oh, there's another dolmen.
sometimes admire and secretly applaud when it cheats our slaves.
Yeah.
Your soul.
Hell yeah. Always fun to run across active dolmen. Yeah. Always worth a stop. Perfect timing, huh?
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
Me too. All right. I'm excited about my game. Take that, Spellbinder. Definitely can't wait till I feel better, though. Work or play. Feeling under the weather is not fun. Laying in bed all day is bad for your body and it's boring. Though you do need some rest. But you can overdo a good thing. You can drink too much water, you know? I wonder if this will work on the blade will work on this fella. Oh shit. Almost walked right upon him. Oh, here comes another one. Dadgummit. Yeah. That's so much fun. There's a draft in here. Yeah. Bloody journal. Mother, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I should have never left Massim. The veiled inheritance isn't the honorable cause I thought it was. Some of them are real patriots, but most are just brutes. I can't do this anymore. We're going to Dalscombe tonight, the old mine near South Beacon. They're going to kill the miners. I can't let them do that, can I? I have to stop them, somehow. I love you, Mother. Always know I love you. Roderer. Aww. He was talking to his mommy. He thought he was going for an honorable cause, and it they turned out to be BS. Oh shit. Well, they can't see me still. Okay, good. Shit, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that person's gonna stay right there, if they're gonna move around. Because, you know, some of the NPCs, they'll actually stay in one spot, while others have like a little path they take. I love how you get the slow-mo sometimes. Wonder if I can sneak up on this guy. Oh, on the move. Whoa. I'm so glad I could use the blade and bow in here. It makes it more fun. But it only works on humanoid enemies. Like if they're undead or something, or a werewolf or some shit like that, then it's not gonna work. Which makes sense, you know. A monster's not gonna... It's gonna be harder to sneak up on a monster. My loyal subjects, I hereby order the Veiled Inheritance to enter the mines of Del Plain. Kill any mirror that you find inside the main mine, and then strike out at Queen's forces at your new place of safety. Our time draws near. The Veiled Queen. What? The Veiled Queen? Sounds like she's up to no good. Oh, didn't mean that. Uh-oh, somebody's coming up.
Veiled Queen.
Want to die?
Take that. We killed him.
Fun with that one.
Travel to the wing of Ender. Where's that? Wait, what? What? Just leave this place. Ah.
Anyone else?
I'm trying to leave this cave. My sleep schedule's all messed up. I had to go to my sister's last night though. She would have never, I would have never heard the end of it if I didn't. So I guess it wants me to fast travel to here and then like go through that portal or something. Wonder which stone that is. The lady. Do I have one activated with this character? I think I do. The Lord, yeah, I have the Lord one. Which is, you know, max health. Can't go wrong there. Looks like I need to eat some more food. What's that? Another quiche. Go through and don't want spoiled food. Yeah, I am at the way shrine closest. That's right, once we go through that portal, doesn't it? There we go. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Just taking the long way to the Scalarium. There we are, the wing of Indrik. Alright. That thing's huge, isn't it?
Well done, mortal. You have risen to the challenge. One task remains. If I am to lend you my strength, you must lend me yours. Power for power. A wrong righted, and another step on the path.
What wrong do you want righted?
My own. One day, as I enjoyed the sun upon my pelt, I beheld a hunter tracking an Indrik and her fawn. The hunter moved in to claim their prize, and the hind perished. The fawn leapt for freedom, and the hunter gave chase.
What did you do?
I stepped in. I imbued the fawn with a wisp of my power, but in acting with haste, I acted unwisely. My power protected the fawn, true enough, but it gathered the hunter in its wake. Now predator and prey are trapped in a chase unending.
Saving the fawn was a mistake?
I granted my power to a being that did not ask for it, and did not know how to use it. The height of arrogance. A vice I have been accused of on occasion. Use the lens, find their trail, and release these poor souls from my power without focus.
Where should I start?
Seek the fawn and the hunter in a southern Auridon cavern. Del's Claim, I believe it is called today. Restore this ill-used power, and I will lend my strength to yours. A signpost on your path to master scribing.
I'm not doing a whole lot of talking, I know. It's a little bit noisy in my house right now, so I'm having to mute my mic and stuff a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I did notice that WoW has a new drop that popped up on Twitch. I'm about to check that one out eventually. That's probably why the enemies that couldn't sneak up on them right there, because someone was behind me and they activated them. It's like, man, that should have worked. But yep, there you go. Someone was behind me. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I seen the highlighted doorway, so I went for it to. Man, that looks like some kind of old Mayan temple or something. for fun. It's like it's bad enough being hunted, in real life, but imagine being stuck in the endless time loop where you're neither dead or alive and being hunted. Like, that does not sound pleasant at all.
No quarry can escape me. Hounds after it.
By Cybrain's ring, what have I done? My dear sister, the little sprite with pigtails who chased me through the flower gardens on Sunday afternoon, the soft-hearted girl with the singing voice of the meadowlark, fallen to necromancer's charms. I can scarcely believe it. What did we do to earn this? What spirits did we offend? If I'd only been here, if I only stayed. This is all my fault. Something had to be done. Practicing necromancy is an unforgivable sin. I pleaded with her to repent or beg for the Durrani clan's mercy, but she persisted. She looked into my eyes with a dull, flat-eyed stare and said, "They cannot kill me, sister. I cannot be killed. I will rise again and again and again for all eternity." All the kindness and gentle innocence was gone. In that moment, I barely recognized her. So I performed the ritual. I bound her to the sarcophagus. I told you guys I ain't good at reading. I shouted the words of binding and kindled the sacred flames. Then I wept beside the tomb, listening for her throbbed and well until she finally fell silent. I only hope that L'Oreal's spirit can find peace here in Acropolis, because she cannot leave. She can never leave. Audriel, forgive me, for I will never forgive myself. Never. This place is neat. They got like, it's like a cavern, and it's got all these ancient, like, construction. Oh wow, look, there's even waterfall in here. That's cool.
Another trophy of my collection.
We got him. He only had 17 books. Now you make no money at all through the enemies in this game.
Just as I said, my power overwhelms the fawn. A ward of that power now binds it. Dispel the ward. Return with us if you wish. I will see both of you in my domain then. I will grant my promised power to the one that sought it, and offer safe harbor to the one that did not.
I'm glad there's a portal straight there and I don't have to backtrack or anything. That's always nice. I'm sure you guys remember being stuck deep in the delves of Skyrim and there's no ability to fast travel out there. Oh yeah, it can get frustrating. That's another thing I like about this game. You can fast travel from anywhere, just about.
The fawn is safe. My strength returned. And you have had a moment, I hope, to reflect on power and its wise application.
What happens now?
Now, as with Ulfsil before you, I offer you the sigil of the Indrik. You will take it to the altar and imbue my strength within. The power I pass to you will infuse every drop of ink, every sheet of parchment, each whorl and dot upon the page.
What does that mean for my scribing?
Until now, your mastery of the art was limited. With my support, your horizon expands. So too, the vision of your allies. I will ensure their efforts to explore and chronicle the contents of the Scholarium meet with success.
Nahalia has returned from the Mages Guild?
Your knight has returned, with allies at her side. But that can wait. Mortal, fable-bearer, friend, accept my gift to you, the power of a luminary of magic.
I accept this gift, Indrik.
You have completed my trials. You have shown wisdom in the use of your power. Take my sigil, join its essence with the altar, and let the ink flow once again.
going to want to hear about this.
Good to see you again.
Wow, that
You'll
was
find
neat.
her
The
over
cop
in the
party.
East Wing with our newest arrival.
I'll be right back again, guys. I gotta pull something out for dinner. Alright, I'm gonna check my messages, see if any of my friends... No. So I guess we're just going to continue on without being grouped, huh?
There you are. I wanted to introduce you. This is Chronicler Ferrandil.
Good to meet you. Nolia and I have been touring the library, and I've already found, well, some terribly surprising things.
Ferrandil is a chronicler, one of the best the guild has to offer. You two talk a moment, and then we can discuss what comes next.
Chronicler Ferrandil, at your service. Chronicler of tomes, scrolls, scripts, and otherworldly delights. I'm glad that I was able to make the trip. I think you'll find my skills quite valuable on this most unexpected expedition.
And what is your role here?
I've been tasked with facilitating this lost art form you've rediscovered. Scribing. How novel. As I understand it, you will be contacting and convincing these luminary creatures, empowering the altar and all that.
How will you facilitate scribing?
I'll scour the complex for grimoires and scripts. I've already found quite a few, aided, perhaps, by that... what's his name? Indrik chap. I've never been led by a faun to a trove of ancient secrets before, but it was an exciting experience.
Thanks, Chronicler.
Don't worry, I will do my very, very best to ensure I have what you're looking for. I take my role as chronicler for this expedition quite seriously.
It's good to be back. I know it took some time to get us all down here. Apologies. Archmage Galarian and the Votary Commander needed significant convincing to turn this into a full-fledged expedition. How did it go with the Crow?
I met my first luminary, the Indrik, and he lent me the strength to the altar.
You just continue to impress again and again. With the luminary strength added to the altar, who knows what you'll be able to accomplish? As you might imagine, guild leadership is very interested in the art of scribing.
What does that mean? You'll be staying here in the Scalarium?
For the duration. You have more luminaries to find, this complex needs to be explored, and the secrets of scribing are just waiting to be teased from the past. What about you, friend? This expedition would be nothing without you.
I'm committed, Nalia. Let's get to it. Whoa.
Magnus be praised. We've secured supplies for a full-fledged expedition, you've allied with your first luminary, and the altar surges with new power. Not bad for a day's work. What happens next is up to you, be it griffin, netch, or dragon. We've gathered their fables in the main hall. If you have any questions, let me know. Except for what's beyond the unmarked door.
We don't know what's beyond the unmarked door?
We do not. Julian and I have already begun speculating based on some early hints. Our best guess? It's Ulfsild's private study. But I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Have you asked the Crow?
I did, and she was a bit cryptic. I mean, especially cryptic. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a magical talking crow, but she seemed like she didn't want to talk about it.
Can we talk more about the Chronicler?
You mean Ferrandil? I reached out to him while I was waiting for the Votary Commander to decide what she wanted me to do. I've worked with him in the past, and he's... unusual. But he's the best at what he does.
He's going to be selling the things we find here?
Absolutely. We're relying on him to help us understand what's useful, what's valuable, and what's just scrap paper. He told me the altar is already vibrating along his transmutational axis. I have no idea what that means, but I think it's good.
We sail for the horizon by unknown, found in the wreckage of Ra Gada schooner on the shoreline near the Haglath, retained for prosperity by scholar Tajhang Farrar and transcribed into this volume. We sail. I watch as Yola sinks beneath the churning sea, as rain clouds shallow it from sight. Years of study sink with it, my life's work. My people, our culture, whole nations, vast cities. My people, gone. Those who've lived to sail for life, we follow the path of those who came before, hoping for better, hoping for more. I write now to recall my last moments in my homeland before they slip away. We huddled in the docks, cold and hungry. All that suffered loss, but not defeats. We boarded the ships as the seabirds cawed their trills, their crests brilliant even against the gray sky. A song that will always reminded me of childhood, a mother's stew, and watching the waves. Whatever may happen to us tomorrow, today we have survived. I wrote this not to ask for pity, no, to prove that knowledge is never lost nor taken. It still lives within me, within my people, for as long as we draw breath and someone remembers. I am glad I made myself get on here today because I could have very easily spent all day in bed. But I miss my game. I want to play. And it's my day off, so I need to take advantage. And besides, I don't feel like crap no matter what I'm doing, so I might as well be enjoying my game while I'm feeling like crap. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you are. I have been expecting you.
Alright, so I probably should do some Undaunted quests, huh? Because that's what the Golden Pursuits call for, other than the things I can do when I'm grouped. So let's see what we got. Alright, so to start Undaunted, I remember going into a tavern or something. Dadgummit, I need to Google this. Hold on. Ah! Alright, so I think I'm Daggerfall, so it should be... Because, you know, because you have 3 different factions, I believe. Yeah, because that's where the Harbinage is. So that's my hometown. So it should be the tavern is where the Undaunted... What is that? Refugee camp. But yeah. So I'm going to fast travel to here and see if I can figure out how to get this Undaunted quest going. I can't help myself. I want to look around and see what kind of stuff there is still. Gotta make some money, right?
This one. Ah.
There we go, that fixes that problem. I do think it's awesome you can upgrade your bag space right there from the menu now. That makes things so much easier, you know? Sometimes this game comes out with updates that are really awesome. So, wouldn't that be the place that I find the Undaunted? Right? The tavern. I'm pretty sure I haven't started it. Oh, I did, look. So there's gotta be an Undaunted quest, right? Or so I don't have an Undaunted quest on there. I need Undaunted quest. So I got the skill line on there, so I activated it at some point, and they're not in there. So now what? Now what do I do?
Now who's got a drink?
Because I looked... That's Battleground Guild, and I don't see any Undaunted quests in here. Did I probably had one and, like, abandoned it. So now I have to reactivate it somehow. It's like, now what? I want to do Undaunted quests.
Master Mary.
Who's this?
Comrade.
That's
The
Fighters
Fighters
Guild, okay. Dadgummit. And then...
The guild has need of you, comrade.
More Fighters Guild. Alright. Show user spots. And I'm definitely level 10, like it's already on there. So... Yeah, where's the Undaunted Enclave? Yeah, Enclave. That's Enclave. I can't even talk, man. where's the enclave at? Alright, just outside the main city capital of each alliance. Okay, so... it should be... the Harbinage. Yeah, I guess we could do, like, main quest stuff, too, if we want. So, we're outside which way?
Seems like the war in Cyrodiil never ends. We need more soldiers.
The Watch is looking into a series of murders, and they don't want you to be the next victim.
I feel like such a noob right now. It's like, where's the person I'm supposed to talk to? Is this even the right spot? Let's try to go out the other way and see what I find.
A fine day here in Daggerfall.
So is this the right person? There are a lot of instruments here.
Indeed, indeed. I am Moog, the music maker. I am a craftsman. I make beautiful instruments. Ah, I know what you are thinking. An orc? Making delicate instruments? Carrying a lute instead of an axe?
They're fine looking instruments. Are they for sale?
For sale? For sale? Are you mad? These instruments take me years to make, each one lovingly crafted. I travel the world for the woods, the inlay materials. Sell them? It would be like selling my own children.
You must really enjoy music.
I'm actually not a very good musician, but I am a good craftsman.
Guys, I literally have no idea how to get the Undaunted, like, up and running on this character. I apparently discovered it at some point because the skill line's there, but I don't see a quest for it, so... Alright, this might have been what I'm missing here. Accessible at level 45 plus, pick up daily pledge quests. So this character's probably not high enough level to even do it. So they're not going to show up for me like that. Or that might be them hanging out in the tent there and I just can't activate it because I'm not high enough level yet. Well. Just Daggerfall. Yeah, Daggerfall, Covenant, Wayrest, Norfolk City Gates. Stormhaven. So Wayrest. I wonder if that's it. Huh. Yeah, I'll kind of... Undaunted stuff should be like right in there. Guys, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just doing. Just make the ride entertaining, right? If I'm just like a goofball over here. Ugh. And, you know, when I don't feel good, then it's like extra layer of that. Every time. I need to look around for harvestables before I jump on the mount. Because I'm going to have a hard time resisting every time. All right.
Thanks. I'm getting out of here. Okay, bless you.
Now I have no idea if this quest has anything to do with... Ooh, portal. The Undaunted, but I might as well do it.
Thanks. I'm getting out of here. Okay, bless
One
you.
more.
I saw Dreg dragging Arcady toward the statue of King Jolie. That way.
I'm gonna do the other one right next to it while I'm here. You might as well. We just need to start a giant bonfire and just throw all those giant crabs on there.
Street urchin golden rule. Never pass up an unattended battle.
And look, all these are together too. Yeah, it still lets me destroy them, even though I've already done that quest. That's funny. See how I was right. See how I'm getting meat off of them? They are good eating. gonna do this other quest real quick while we're over here. Naturally. Ice staff. Nice. We gotta check it out.
I can breathe again. Thank the 8. I can breathe.
Are you hurt? What happened?
I'm not hurt, but I'd be dead without you. The Dread were keeping us for food and feeding us to their young. The little ones would gnaw through the mud and... Doesn't matter now. I'm going to find whoever's responsible for this. When I find out who did this to me, to us, I'll kill him.
Who do you suspect is behind this?
I'm not sure, but that dead man-at-arms there was one of them. I saw them bringing dreg eggs into town from the pools. But they saw me too. That's how I ended up here.
What about the dead man?
He tagged along behind the dreg to make sure they disposed of me. I guess he just got too close. Serves him right, the rat.
Dang. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. What do you think, guys? Should I do some fishing? See if we get any goodies. It's actually a pretty nice spot if you don't count the giant, like, crab monster creature thingies.
What may I whisk away?
I hate
from
when that
this way?
happens. I just knew it.
Approach.
Just had to activate them, huh? Alright, now. At least the same fish was on there. I didn't lose it. After I'm done fishing the spawn, I'm gonna go check on the dinner again. Man, we still got so much stuff to do. Gotta do some decorating. Gotta level up my scrying more with this character, and even collecting some scribbles. But my characters already have it maxed out, and so on and so forth. The list goes on and on. The ambient noises make it pretty immersive. You can hear the crickets and frogs. You can hear the rain and the clouds and rumbling and the water. And it's pretty cool. You hear that thunder? It's pretty neat. Alright, I have fished it. Probably should move to a safer spot before I run and check on the dinner's progress. Should be fine, like right about here. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the job I do, sometimes the trucks are really small and they call off work. So if they do that Monday or Tuesday, then y'all might see me before Thursday or Tuesday afternoon. But yeah, I don't want to make any promises because I literally got to fit this in wherever I can, at least for now. I mean, that's always the case, but I'm working on having more free time to do it more.
Nothing about you says risk or challenge, especially not punch a troll in the face while wearing a crown made from your own trousers. If you care to prove me wrong, I could introduce you to my two best friends, Gold and Bragging Rights.
Keep talking.
Ever hear of Orc's Finger Ruins? Not my favorite name, but that's where the moonflower blossoms grow. They smell nice. Real nice. I want you to find the biggest one you can and pluck it right off its stalk.
Picking a flower doesn't sound like a challenge.
It isn't. That's why you're gonna eat it whole before you take on the bandit leader in those ruins. It's not poisonous. Well, not too poisonous. Just enough to fill your nose and your guts with quicksand. Go on. I dare you.
Alright, deal. Look at that, the Undaunted Enclave. So that I did have the quest, and I did have it on there. I just didn't recognize the quest, and I feel so silly. Like, being under the weather has made me even more, like, ADHD, goofier. Don't know what the heck's going on around me. Like, dang. But you know what? I'm glad I'm here. And I knew I'd figure it out. I mean, that's a good ways to travel if I was to, like, just rode my mount all the way there. But no, I ain't doing all that.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Ah, you'll fill the bill nicely. Let's talk.
Up and look. The antiquity I was talking about the other day that I never finished. Alright. It also doesn't help I'm distracted by all the noise in my house. It's like quiet for a moment and then noisy and then like all that. So that's always fun. I need to buy one of those like noise drowning things that you put at your door or soundproof my room or something.
Yes! Are we going to race?
Now I'm definitely not passing up any wood that I find because I love crafting furniture and stuff.
Too old, my child. I'll show him. Too old.
This is so much better than reading.
looks like about time for me to eat some more crusty bread, too.
My magic will destroy you.
Please, have me. Please. Well, she is not far. She is in Fell's Run. Her name is Brigabeth.
Look at me being bad and skipping through stuff. Like running through the enemies.
You were helping me here. You might speak to her on my behalf.
Yes, I can speak to you for her. For you. For her. For you. Oh my god.
I will return your generosity, stranger.
Alright, it said I failed. What did I do wrong?
Thank you. I will see you again at the chapel in Shornell.
Alright. Locate the Forest Master. Whatever. Alright, use Moonflower Blossoms. Alright, now I gotta defeat the monster. Alright. So where's the monster at? Like, where is he? I'm confused. So I gotta defeat him while I'm affected. Are they up? Is he upstairs or something? What am I missing? I'm missing something. I see an arrow, but I don't see anybody there. What am I missing? I don't know. I'm confused because, like, it looks like I'm here where I'm supposed to be. So like, where's this enemy at? I'm so confused. I really am. Upstairs, downstairs, anywheres. And why would it let me activate it if I'm not in the right spot? Let's see if there's a way I can get higher or something. I feel like there's something I'm missing. See, that one takes me back down too, so it's gotta be the right spot. I just don't understand what I'm missing. I don't get it.
Oh, I was just getting started.
Where is this enemy at? Oh, now they show up. I was in the right place the whole time. It just didn't work for some reason. Maybe it's because I was the only person here. Maybe I needed someone else to come over here before it worked. I don't know, because when the other player came over here, that's when they finally popped up. Alright. Weird. I need to get that Garter house one of these days. That's gonna be my next one, dang it.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Now that's the face of someone come to collect their reward. Or you just ate a sweet roll. So which is it? I'm bad with faces.
I ate the moonflower blossoms and defeated the bandit leader.
I know, I can smell it on your breath from here. Impressive. Less impressive than when I walloped the whole camp of bandits with their own stew pot and ladle, after drinking all their ale. Still, impressive enough for a reward.
So is that like a once daily thing that you do with them? I'm guessing.